Hello, Destiny. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Okay. That don't really sound like a reassuring, okay? Anything you want to talk about?
Um, no, not at this moment anyway.
Okay. I respect that. Well, if it is anything you want to share with me, just know I'm here for you, to listen to you. So my name is Patricia. Today we're going to do the DOS screening, the DOS 10 screening. I see you saying shh to your baby. It's okay. She could sit in. If you need me to use any type of like code words, if you don't want her to know, just let me know. But today we're going to be doing a DOS 10 screening to assess your usage and just see what kind of treatment options there are for you out here, okay? Mhm. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I was having problems trying to press the mute button. I'm sorry.
it's
But
okay. I'm
okay.
not tech savvy either. So just know everything you share with me is confidential. Um, and excuse my background. There goes my son. Just know everything you share with me is confidential, unless it's anything like suicidal, homicidal, or any type of thing like that, then I would have to report it. But just know you can be open and honest with me, and we'll just try to use that to best assess your situation and see what type of tools you need. Okay. So the DOS 10 is 10 questions that just ask you yes and no questions about your usage. So it should take us no more than 15 minutes. Okay. All right. So um, the first question is, okay, so these questions are, you need to rate these over the past 12 months. So just think about your usage over the year, okay? And the first question is, have you ever used drugs other than those required for medical reasons?
Besides medical reasons?
Yes, so like anything that wasn't prescribed by the doctor.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So what does that look like?
Just basically doing it whenever I feel like it.
Got you. Is there anything in particular that you like to use or
I would say my like personal drug, my thing, it would be cocaine at the moment. Yeah.
okay. Um, do you use more than one drug at a time?
No,
Are you able to stop when you want to?
that question is kind of tough because it's like, you know, because I want to say yes, but at the same time, it's like whenever I crave it, that's what I do. So I want to say yes, but I'm not, quite sure. Like, am I able to stop?
Right. I understand. It's kind of like you kind of need it to function in a sense, or if you're going through something difficult, you might need it. Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything like that could trigger. It
Got
could
you.
happen like at any given time. So it's just like I don't know. Am I able to stop it? Because if I was, I probably would have stopped it by now, right? Like I don't know.
Right. So I'm hearing that
Yeah.
you kind of recognizing that it is an issue because on one hand you kind of think you're strong enough to do without it, but on the other hand, you're also noticing that maybe you don't have the willpower to do without it. Got you. That's a really good let me just reassure you that that's like a good step that you're even noticing that maybe you might have an issue. That's the first step, and I'm just want to tell you that it takes like a strong type of person to actually do that. Okay. So if you're not proud of yourself, just know I'm proud of you because I see a lot of people come and they're like, no, I don't really have an issue. And then later on down the line they're like, maybe it might be an issue.
That was all you though, because once you asked the question, you was just like, I don't know, am I? Like you made
Yeah.
me think like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I was just trying to answer the question, truthfully. And it's just like, I'm not sure, am I able to stop it? So I don't know.
Right. If you don't mind me asking, what's the longest you've ever been without using cocaine?
Um, Probably 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks to a month. Because when I'm in jail, of course, I can't use. So,
So you kind of forced to quit at that point.
right,
Okay.
basically.
What's the longest you ever went without it willingly, like only because Destiny didn't want to use it?
Maybe like a couple hours when I'm asleep or at work or something, or attempting to go to work. Just. But it's
Okay.
not like I go days or something. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah,
Okay. How long have you been using?
man, I'm 28 now. I want to say I've been using since like my freshman year in college, so maybe like 19.
Okay. So almost 10 years, let's say. Okay. Have
Yeah,
you ever had any blackouts or
but I've
flash?
been like on and off.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but like now, like that's all I, you know.
So before you went like long periods in between using, and now
Yeah,
you
it was
was
like occasionally or when I'm around certain people, if that makes sense.
got you. Like I'm an occasional drinker. So if I'm around my friends, I might drink, but I don't drink every day.
Yeah,
I got you. But
like
now it's
that.
like a everyday thing for you.
Yeah, it's more consistent for sure. Like
Oh,
that's a for sure. Now,
okay. Have you ever blacked out or had flashbacks because of your usage?
um, definitely
Yeah.
more. Hmm, the flashbacks and the blackouts that I wasn't with. I was trying to see which one I have more often, but they I wouldn't. What depends on what else if I've been drinking as well. Like it just depends on what my day may look like before.
Okay. So are the flashbacks, are the flashbacks or blackouts like are they long? How intense are they? A couple
Oh,
minutes?
they're not as intense. Well, the flashbacks, they're not as intense. It's like almost just a glance, maybe. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not that intense. It only lasts like a couple seconds, especially once I realize what's going on.
Okay, I got you. Um, Here's a tough question. Do you ever feel guilty or bad about your drug use?
Of course, but that's why I just continue to use drugs.
Okay. Um, are you married? Do you have a partner?
No, I'm not married.
Okay.
Do I have a partner?
Yeah, you dating anyone?
Nah.
No. Okay. What about your parents? Are you close with them?
Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Still kind of distant, but we talk.
Okay. How do they feel about your usage?
Um, of course they're parents, so they're gonna feel a certain way, but I guess we don't really talk too much about it. I guess they don't want to say too much. I don't know. I don't really know. They kind of act weird when it comes to that topic,
Got you. So you
and I won't better, but yeah,
okay. I'm hearing you say you want better. Um, so with your parents, you're not really sure how they feel, but for the most part, you think they're not accepting of it or they're not happy about it.
for sure. Hmm.
Okay. Have you ever neglected your family because of your drug use? So I see you have your daughter. Is that your only kid?
Yes, that's my only. One and only.
Any day? I didn't learn my lesson. I
Yes.
got three.
But have I ever neglected my family? Not really, but at a one point in time, that was my intention.
Got you. Okay. Can you explain that a little bit just so I can make sure I understand?
Like I stayed away for maybe a couple weeks,
Oh,
but I like always return. I just never like left and never came back. No, that was never the case. But at one point in time when I did leave, that was my intention. Like, I ain't never coming back.
But then you kind of like reality set in, or you had to change your whole.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We love those babies. We be saying we don't want to break from them, but when we get a break, it's like
Yeah.
I miss my baby. Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes real life stuff don't be making it no better anyway. So you might as well find some type of, you know,
Some
way
type
to
of
deal with what you got.
right.
Yeah, some type of balance or something.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here now. I'm trying to get myself back on the right track.
I understand being an adult is hard, being a parent is hard. Just everything is hard right now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Get your hands off the thing.
Sorry, he cut his thing. Um, okay. Have you ever engaged in illegal activities in order to obtain drugs?
In order to obtain drugs. Yeah, just one time. Well, it was twice, I think. Yes. So the answer is yes.
Okay. What is that like?
Oh my God. Yeah, basically. Me and my home. Yeah, definitely.
You were kind of hesitant to share that with me, so I sense, but kind of not a good part. Oh my God.
I was definitely very hesitant about that. Cause like I said, I'm trying to, get back on the right page. So just some stuff you know, I don't like sharing all the time.
Okay. Um, have you ever experienced withdrawal symptoms? So maybe feel sick, nausea, headaches, cold sweats when you stop taking drugs?
Yes, ma'am, for sure. Especially like I said, between the times I was in jail and I was kind of like forced to wean myself off. That's when the withdrawals were kind of bad.
Okay. Have you ever had medical problems as a result of your drug use? So that could be memory loss, um, hepatitis, or anything like that, bleeding.
Um, Memory loss. It's like certain things I just can't remember. Like it's more of a long term thing. Excuse me, I'm sorry, just tired. Yeah, I could say it's a little memory loss. It's just sometimes I find myself very forgetful.
Got you. So would it be like short term stuff or long term? Like you can remember what you did last week, or
Oh,
no?
look, depending on the week
Got you. Which
and
is
depending on
understandable.
like what happened.
Yeah, that's understandable though. I know, like being a parent, you got a million things going on for yourself, and then your baby got a million things going on. So that is somewhat understandable.
Yeah.
So you answered yes to most of these questions. It was 10 of them, and you answered yes to.
I can't hear you no more. I'm sorry.
My bad. I'm sorry. I was saying it's 10 questions and you answered yes to all 10 of them. So what that looks like is that we'll probably need to do. No, don't worry, don't worry. It's not that bad. It just means we caught it at a good time, and that if we could just get you in somewhere, we'll be able to help you with your issue. Because I'm hearing the change talk, and I'm hearing it sounds like you're already past contemplation, you're in action. So we just need to go ahead and help you get those skills set. What does your schedule look like during the week?
My schedule pretty tight just because my daughter, I have to pick her up at a certain time throughout the week. So I work from 8 to 4, and she got to be picked up at 5:30.
Got you. Okay. So most of the time when it is high, we do recommend like an inpatient um substance abuse or intensive outpatient. But I am hearing you, and I'm really, hearing the fact that you have your daughter and you have things and you have work as well. So would you be able to commit to maybe like 2 or 3 times a week? If we do intensive outpatient, it'll be like 30-minute sessions. We could do telehealth now, all those type of things.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, that sounds cool. It sounds doable.
Okay. And then telehealth will just, so I'm going to be a therapist. Like I said,
Okay.
we'll do 2 to 3 times a week. What that'll look like is just me learning more about you, building rapport first, and then we'll go from
Okay.
there to how we could address your triggers. We could probably do some relapse prevention and some safety planning around your usage, just for the simple fact you did say you're using every day. And I just want to make sure you and your daughter are safe and that you have the things necessary, like 911 numbers, anything to revive yourself, just someone to get her any type of harm reduction. Okay.
Oh, that works.
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Destiny, so much. I'm gonna get my assistant to call you later to schedule your first appointment, and I'm looking forward to doing this with you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a good day and take care of yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped the recording.